Hey, hey, it is your girl, the one, the only, spicy, and I'm definitely up close and personal with y'all. Let me turn my brightness up on my phone. Hey, it is your girl, the one, the only, and I'm here today with a general love reading. I'm here today. Hey! Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Tell me you forgive me, because your girl literally been gone. Like, I literally have been out here living life, and life has definitely had its ups and downs, but I'm here. Yeah, I'm present. Shit. So we're here today for thank you. I was literally on duo with outchea for like a while. I was on duo with outchea for a while, so it was like, and I was trying to do my hair, trying to get ready and stuff like that. It was just, and mind you, I have not beat my face for like since like my last live, really, because I work from home. So it's like, it's a good feeling to kind of be back, you know, in the swing of things and shit. But for the most part, today, of course, we're going to do our regular general love reading. General reading, just following up, seeing what's going on with you presently. And then we're also going to look, well, the question for today is it worth it? Now, this is a love-inspired reading. I've recently met someone. If you have someone on your mind, I just wanted today to be like a cute little, fun little reading. Like, just seeing, is it worth it to continue dealing with this person? Because October is a very pivotal month with fall. So essentially, it's about letting things go, dropping burdens, dropping responsibilities, things that no longer serve you. So, naturally, you're gonna want to contemplate if it's worth to continue getting to know somebody, or if it's best to just let it go and whatnot. So, yeah, that's just kind of what I wanted to look at. Is it worth it to continue getting to know them, as far as, you know, the potential of y'all's relationship together? And I don't know. If I have time, I might get to a bonus question, because, you know, your girl be talking a lot. so I'm not sure. But if I can't get to a bonus question, then I will. I hope everybody is doing well. And I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Today I am drinking water and I'm drinking coffee. I'm drinking pumpkin spice coffee, and it's actually pretty good. I'm not going to lie. It's actually pretty good. So, like I said, I hope everyone is well. We're going to go ahead and get started. All right. So I have the Goddess deck out. I have a whole bunch of different decks out that I'll be using. I also have this travel size Romance Angels deck. If you really know tarot, you're like, when did the Romance Angels come out with a travel size deck? It never did. I basically got this joint off of Etsy. I think the person who made it bootlegged the shit, because I never seen a travel size Romance Angels deck. And on top of that too, it was so cheap. So it's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna get the deck, because this actual deck costs like maybe $300 to $400 right now, just because it's out of production. But I don't know. People do a whole bunch of shit. Like, when you apply your mind to something, it's like you could really manifest hella shit. So somebody manifested a travel size deck of the Romance Angels. So it is what it is. Let's go ahead and start with the Goddess deck. Make sure you check me out on YouTube. I have videos dropping weekly, especially lives that you may not have tuned into. Those are dropping weekly. And I have some more pickacards that need to be uploaded to YouTube. So just stay tuned for that. If you feel like I'm not completely attentive, how I used to be, going weekly, doing weekly lives on Instagram and on time, please make sure that you check me out on YouTube, because a lot of my energy is going to be put into my YouTube channel, as opposed to Instagram in the coming months. All right. So I see that currently a lot of you all are very much tapping into your high priestess energy, like more than ever. I feel like your intuition is more so on point. I feel like you are one with the universe. I feel like you have reached the stage of completion as well. So for some reason, I'm really getting that there was more so of like a struggle. And this is something I always talk about. It's like you were dealing with a lot of struggle. And if you still feel like you're dealing with struggle, like, I just want to let you know, and Spirit definitely wants to let you know that, like, you're free. You know, you're free. Because a lot of you all are being very much empowered. A lot of you all are tapping more so into, like I said, that high priestess energy. So you all could be experiencing telepathy. You all could be experiencing really precise manifestation skills. It seems like essentially like you're doing magic. So a lot of you all are really into your magician energy right now. So anything that you would think to create, you definitely have the ability to bring forth that into the 3D. So if there's any ideas that you have, if there are any ventures that you're working on, even if it's something that you're starting at in the beginning stages, I feel like you're essentially on a path to mastery. Like you're on a path to essentially creating abundance, and not even just abundance, but skill. And I saw somewhere in a post, it said that wealthy people build skills. You know what I'm trying to say? So I feel like you're really focused on skill building right now, whatever that might be. I know the most recent skill that I learned how to do was nails. And that's so random. Like, I mean, it fits, but it's like, it's so random. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? But for the most part, I feel as though you all are focused on building skills and mastery as far as, you know, learning this skill, the ins and outs of these things, and refining that skill as well. But I feel like, if anything, your intuition is very precise. I also feel like your throat chakra is very precise as well. So you're doing a lot of like affirmations or speaking positively into yourself. Even if you aren't saying these things, I feel like you're thinking these things. So the place in which you're at right now, it's like you completely transformed. You're completely living or on the path of living in your purpose. And you started over, because whenever you're on a path to mastery with something, it means that it's like you're in the beginning stages, or not even beginning stages, but you're in a stage in which it's like things haven't necessarily popped for you yet 100%, but things are building up. So the energy is building up that way because you've transformed yourself. You've reached the end of a cycle, and now you're essentially you're a new person. You're a renewed person. You transformed, you evolved, you've let go of your old self and whatnot, and you're stepping more so into who you want to be. You know what I'm trying to say? So if you have any visions, if you have a vision board, because that's magic as well, you know, making a vision board, it's manifestation work. If you have a vision board, I feel as though you're starting to accomplish the things that you put onto your vision board. You know what I'm trying to say? That's kind of what I'm getting. On the bottom of the deck, we have, is this green Tara? I think that says Tara. And then you see under here, it says salvation. So it's like you've been renewed. Essentially, you've been renewed. You've been saved. You know, your life is renewed. So, and then especially with the 10 here, do you see the 10? 3 plus 7, the 10, and then also here with, oh yeah, it's 8, 9, 10. And then also here with the 9, that's just telling me that you've gotten through the calm. Wait, 9 is kind of like the calm after the storm. No, the calm before the storm. So it's telling me that you've kind of gotten through the rough patches, the bumpy patches, and now essentially the cycle is completed. Now you're renewed. So like I said, if you feel as though shit is still struggly and shit is still hard, like, I just want to tell you that you're free. So even if you can't see it in your external, you know, world, if you can't see it outside of yourself, embody that energy within yourself, because as within, so without. So it's like as in, so, you know what I'm trying to say, shit. Like, how you feel in the inside determines your life, like determines your external, you know, life and stuff like that. So continue to feel good on the inside, you know, continue to live as your new self, continue to align with the potential, like of yourself, who you see yourself to be, that new evolved version, and just continue working to get there and continue to think positively, because that is going to be the key to the change that you see. You know what I'm trying to say? That's going to be the key. So yeah. Oh yeah. A lot of you all have essentially came into that revelation that like there's nobody else that you could be. Like, you have to be yourself. A lot of you all have came to the revelation that you have to think positively. There's really nothing that you can do. You don't really have any options. You don't have options to go backwards. You don't have options to think negatively. You don't have options. Like, a lot of you all are just like, I can't choose. Like, this is the path that I have to be on. And I completely feel that, because I be feeling the same way too. Sometimes I be feeling like giving up. Sometimes I be feeling like just being like whatever. But it's like, as soon as you're on that path, it's like your ancestors, your guardian angels, God, your spirit animals, like, they're not going to let you go. Like, as soon as you're just like, you know, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to improve my life. I'm going to change my life for the better. It's like, there's nothing else that you can do. Like, once you're on that path, once your eyes are open, you're over here on some high priestess shit. Like, once you get on that path of knowing what you know, and your intuition's open, your crown chakra open, it's like you cannot go back. You know what I'm trying to say? It seems as though the path is chosen for us, but at the same time, we still have free will. But when you think about it, once you get into these spiritual things, like once you start building on your spirituality, like once you start knowing better, it's like you can't go back. So it's like, do we really have free will? Yeah, we can make choices, but at the end of the day, like, we have predetermined paths for us. And it's like, once you get on that path, it's like, you gotta go. Spirit is gonna push you. Like, I've physically had spirit push me out of places that were not meant for me. So just think about starting something that's meant for you, like finally getting on the path to your higher self, or to abundance, and following what your soul's purpose is. Like, you don't think spirit gonna push you through that shit? Spirit literally pushed me out of a whole bunch of places, a whole bunch of people's lives that I did not belong. So you think that when you get on your path, that spirit not gonna be like, I'm just gonna push you along this path because you gotta align with your higher self? Like, yeah. So anyway, a lot of you all are definitely radiating sun energy, and I definitely like that. A lot of you all are being more sensual, and it might be because I was about to say it's big girl season. Y'all know it's plus size girl season. It's plus size girl season. So even though even though it's getting colder, it's like a lot of you all are still being sensual. A lot of you all are still connecting with that divine femininity within you, and connecting with your body. So you might be choosing to definitely do more self-care at the moment, especially because it's getting colder. So moisturize your skin, because when it get cold, skin be getting dry as fuck. So yeah, definitely that's just for me. Make sure you continue on with your self-care, your face mask, whatever you do, your nails, your hair, like continue on with that, because it looks like you're radiating sun energy. So a lot of people are going to be attracted to this. You're continuing plus size in the house. Facts, girl. It's plus size season. Don't let anybody tell you different. It's plus size season. Like, so anyway, you know, I realized, like, randomly, like, men love plus size women. Don't let anybody, like, as fat phobic as our society is, it's like men love that shit. They love that shit. But anyway, well, people love that shit. They just be trying to act like they don't, but people love that shit. But anyway, yeah, it just, you're still radiating sun energy. People are still attracted to you. So whatever you're doing right now, or whatever you're going to start to do, whatever skill that you're building, it's like people are going to be attracted to that. Like, if they do chocolate beauty. They do. They be trying to act like they don't, but they do. So continue to keep moving forward. It's just like I see a perfect balance between you, because high priestess energy, it coincides with the moon. It coincides with shining light on things and making things clear, clearing up all confusion, delusion, and stuff like that. So I feel like even if you've done some personal work, it's like you're in the process of clearing up a lot of things. You're in the process of answering a lot of questions that you might have had before. Things are just becoming more clear to you. And because I feel like you're starting to understand things better, even understanding yourself better, that like I said, things are being clear and you're more able to kind of get over fears. I'm trying to say, get over things that you weren't sure about, things that you were confused about, and it's lightening up your path. I'm trying to say? So it's like you're starting to get over a lot of shit that you didn't really understand that might have been fears, and now you're popping. So this is awesome. Yeah, I feel like you came to a revelation within yourself. So a lot of you all have been practicing a lot of stress reduction, emotional regulation, and whatnot. I feel like you all know when it's time to unleash the dragon and when it's time to not. So I really like that, because it's telling me that you are gaining more so control over yourself and more so control over your thoughts. Especially if those thoughts aren't necessarily positive. The way that you're kind of finessing your life right now is like, it's like you're doing a good job. Like you're really finessing life right now, especially, within yourself. So if you, like I said, if you had any doubts about anything, if you had any fears about anything, like Spirit just wants to let you know that like you can have assurance, you can have faith, you can have hope that things are going to grow. I'm trying to say? So I feel like you're starting out from the beginning with a skill or with a project or something. Like you're still kind of in the beginning stages. Things haven't necessarily became full bloom yet, but just have assurance that it will. Have assurance that that person that you see yourself being, which is like a 2.0 version of yourself, just understand that that is possible, and you're in the beginning stages because you literally started a new cycle. So I don't know, I think that's all I have for the general reading. I want to definitely make sure that I move on. Actually, should I get some Kipper cards? Oh, I brought out these cards just because these are like the wisdom of the oracle cards. I think I really like them because they have like interesting artwork. This isn't necessarily like a tarot deck and whatnot, but I just kind of want to get a message from here that you could take with you for the week, and we'll see what comes up. Alright, so coincidentally, we have another 10. We have a 2 plus 8. That's 10. So essentially, this should resonate. And this card basically talks about centering. It says, never leave your center. Count your bad points as well as your good. What is good and what is bad are most often purely relative. If you sense a weakness within yourself, explore it. It may become the source of your greatest strength. As you sit like a sacred Buddha, and here we have Buddha right here. Hey. My other Buddha head broke. It broke, but I had that Buddha head for like 5 years, so it is what it is. As you sit like a sacred Buddha amid the pandemonium of your life, always remember that the situation or person who has the ability to... Sorry, y'all. My phone wanted to update it. Not today. Android, not today. So, always remember that the situation or person who has the ability to upset you the most, to pull you off of your center, is your greatest teacher in the process of centering. Remember that a focus on negativity can become your addiction. When you center yourself in your power, you release your need for constant distraction from your center. So, I mean, if anything, I can definitely tell you I needed this message. I needed this message on centering, and I really hope that this message was beneficial to you as you move forward within the next week. Just make sure to practice mindfulness, to continue practicing stress reduction like I mentioned, and emotional regulation. Hey, every emotional regulation is going to assist you with remaining centered. Continue practicing mindfulness. I really love this picture because when you see that, it's like a Buddha being all zen, but it's hella shit going on. So I mean, similar to my life, it's a lot of shit going on. Like, my life is definitely a pandemonium for real. Like, it's a lot of stuff going on. But at the same time, practicing mindfulness, being centered, and then also focusing on the power of positive thinking is going to get you through. It's going to get you through because it's working for me. So let's go ahead and move on to the actual reading. The actual reading for today, we're going to be talking about, is it worth it? We're going to be asking, oh, thank you. Thank you. We're going to be asking, is it worth it to continue to get to know this person that is on your mind? Now, some people might be single. Some people might be already in relationships. Some people might be in the stage of where they're getting to know somebody. They don't really know who this person is. So it could apply in many different ways. If it doesn't apply now, this is a timeless reading. So you can always go back and reference this reading at a later date to see what I said about it. And it is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead, get a drink of my coffee, and I'm going to use the Mystic Mondays deck is calling me. It's like, but then the Modern Witch deck, I'm going to use the Modern Witch Tarot. Like, it's just funny because, like, tarot decks really have their own individual energy. You know what I'm trying to say? So, we're going to go ahead and start with this. I didn't write my questions down, so we just going to kind of freestyle. For the most part, I'm going to look at, how this person thinks about you. I'm going to look at the relationship dynamics between the both of y'all. And I'm going to look at, essentially, is it worth it to get to know this person? Like, October, like I said, is a month of release. It's a month of letting shit go, shit that don't apply to you and whatnot. So, if this shit say that you got to let this person go, then, I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you and your own free will and whatever you want to do. But, yeah, it's up to you. For the most part, it's up to you. I think today I'm going to read all the cards upright. I never do, so I am going to do that today. Shit. Read the cards upright. See what's going on. Read the cards upright. Should I get some clarification with this deck, or should I use another deck? I'm using Mystic Mondays for clarification, because this deck is like, it's calling me. Like, it's really calling me. It's really calling me. So from the spread that I see out here thus far, if I wanted to make a sweeping assumption about how this person felt about you, it's positive. It's positive. It's positive. I'm gonna take all the cards that came up right, only because all right, so how this person feels about you, first and foremost, I think that this person definitely feels very comfortable around you. So you all could definitely be, if you subscribe to Twin Flames or soulmates, then you could definitely be with a high level soulmate. You could be with someone who sees you as their equal. I feel like, especially with wintertime coming up, if this is someone that you're currently seeing right now, it's like they definitely want to be able to spend time with you in the house. So I'm not sure if you live on your own, if this person lives on their own, but for the most part, they just want to be comfortable with you, because they see you as their equal. They see you as someone that they wouldn't mind taking like a risk on. And when you think about it with dating and relationships, it is a risk. Like, getting to know someone is a risk, because it's like, I don't know, I've dealt with a whole bunch of different types of people, like whole bunch of different types of men, you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, shit be kind of leery sometimes dealing with people. You don't really know what their MO is. You just don't really know what people's intentions are for the most part. But this person definitely feels as though they are comfortable enough to take this risk with you. They see you as a counterpart. They see you as a soulmate. They see you as someone that sees eye to eye. If this person hasn't discussed marriage with you, I feel like this person would literally jump into a marriage with you. It's crazy. Like, this person literally would, like, they would elope with you if they could. They would literally jump into it. And this is something that they're excited about. You're somebody that they are excited about so much that they could see themselves being married. They could see themselves potentially even making an impulsive decision. But it's backed by, you know, substantial information. It's backed by a lot of good information, because this person wants to actually have something grounded with you. They want to have a stable foundation with you. Like, they see you as someone who is their equal. They see you as someone who they feel as though they can have a nice, stable home life with. So if you're someone who's concerned with being stable, like I am, I'm also very independent. So I'm so independent that I just be like, yo, I can't trust these niggas, but I could trust myself. So it's like, I'm dead. My curl is just like, ugh. All right. So if you're someone who's definitely independent and you're just kind of like, I'd rather just trust myself and build up my own foundation by myself, that's cool. But this person wants to help. This person wants to be supportive. This person actually wants to get money with you. They want to work with you. They see you as someone that they can create art with. So you could also be a very creative person. They see you as someone that they can be vulnerable with. And with them even wanting to spend time with you in the house and shit, it's like when you're at home, when you're in your space, that's when you're the most vulnerable. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's like, that's what this person wants. And I feel like at times, this person could be a little, I don't know, what's coming to mind is hesitancy. Yeah, this person could be a little hesitant, I believe, because, I don't know if this person feels as though, it's crazy because it's like, you make this person happy, but at the same time, it's like, they still have some doubts. You know, they have doubts as far as when they think about you. And that's probably where this conflict is coming from. Because I'm just like, okay, where's this conflict coming from that has to do with you and with like building something substantial with you, especially with the Five of Wands. Like, there's some conflict here. And then the Five of Wands also speaks of like competition, you know what I'm trying to say, or drama in my opinion. I'm just like, where is that coming from? And here we have the Star in reverse. It's funny. We have the Star in reverse, and then we have the Sun. And I said I wasn't going to read the reversals, but essentially, even if I did that, it would still come out to the same meanings. You know what I'm trying to say? To me. So it's just like, this person might have issues, you know, with their own manifestation work, or they might have issues with putting you on a pedestal. I feel like I mentioned this in my last live. Like, this person puts you on a pedestal crazy. Like, they really think you are the shit. Like, they really think you are the shit. And it's just like, the conflict is within their own ability to create this stability with you, because they put you on such a high pedestal. So they might feel as though they don't have enough to give you, or that you're going to require so much. And we all require different things. You know what I'm trying to say? We all require different things. It just comes down to understanding and whatnot. You know, some people might require less, some people might require more. This person just feels as though like you are something that could potentially be unattainable, even though what they do want is to build with you, to have a foundation with you, to create with you, to have a home, a stable family life with you. I feel like they might see that as kind of being unattainable for some reason. And it's literally because you're the shit. Like, here we have the Sun. Like, this the Sun is literally, they say, the happiest card in the tarot deck. Like, it lightens up the mood of every spread. You know what I'm trying to say? I just think that this person puts you on a pedestal, and at times they might have doubts about their ability to, you know, sustain your interest in them, you know, to keep shit going. You know what I'm trying to say? They might feel it's like, what can I do? Because this person's great. This person's amazing. Like, I really have to come correct. But if anything, I mean, shit, like, how many of us have had hella fireworks, bells, and whistles without the foundation, without the stable, practical, realistic life, you know, day-to-day life? Like, all that shit be cute when you young, but it's like when you get older, it's like, I want the real shit. I don't have time to play around and play games. You know what I'm trying to say? And here we move on to the Ace of Pentacles. Like, I like this person. whoever it is that you have on your mind, I like this person because this is how this person is thinking and feeling about you. Here we have the Ace of Pentacles. So like I said, this person wants to create. I'm going to show you the rest of the cards that I have here. I have the Three of Pentacles here. And then I also have the Four of Wands as well. So whoever is on your mind, like they're definitely, you know, their intention is to be serious right now, and on top of actually building something with you and seeing you as like a viable partner, like an equal partner, they also want to be able to give to you as well with the Ace of Pentacles. So whomever you have on your mind, I'm not sure if they're also creative like you, or if they just got the bread to fund your creative projects, but you better take it. Shit, like you better take it, because that's the biggest thing for creatives. It's like we need funding to be able to crank out these projects. It's like if you don't have funding, you too busy stuck paying bills, it slowed down a lot of launches. You feel what I'm trying to say? It slows that shit down. But also how this person feels about you and stuff is, even though they might be hesitant and there might be some conflict and whatnot, at the end of the day, I feel like this person just wants to be straight up with you. Like this person wants to show you, wants to show you like actual truth, actual honesty, actual clarity and integrity as well. And especially with the justice card as well, it's like they literally want to correct like any wrongs. You know, I ain't gonna say they want to make up for niggas in the past, but if you doing right, like if you doing right for longer than 3 months, in my book, you made up for a lot of niggas in the past. You feel me? Because people be switching up after 3 months. They be switching up after 3 months. But yeah, literally how this person feels about you is they definitely want to be authentic. They want to be straight up. They want to cut past any of the BS. And they do want to make things right. And whatnot. I got a lot of cards that fell out really. But yeah, this person might be a little undecided on how they're going to go about this. So I wouldn't expect quick, fast movement, similar to like a Knight of Swords or something. Someone who's a little impulsive, like the Knight of Wands. Someone who doesn't think too much about their actions. They just act. It seems like this person seems to be a little more calculated in their approach, but they might move so slow to the point, they're moving so slow to the point of where they have conflict within themselves. They're just like, okay, what should I do? Is this going to work out? Is it not going to work out? And whatnot, but they're still interested. They just put you on a pedestal, like I said, so they're kind of like, I don't know, you know what I'm trying to say? But I think this person definitely understands where they want to go with you. They see the future with you. They see, you know, what things could be. And when I say future, I don't necessarily mean that, okay, you're going to get married to this person, but marriage is definitely something that they're interested in. That's something that they wouldn't mind taking that leap forward, a faith forward into. They just have their, like, you know, they have their insecurities, but their insecurities could definitely be stopping them from taking immediate action like you would like them to, is basically what I was trying to say. But nonetheless, there is going to be movement. I think that this person is dealing with some struggles within their own, you know, personal life. Maybe some things that you didn't think about, that you don't know about, rather. So, of course, you're not going to think about that shit, especially if they don't tell you. But I feel like this person is working hard to wrap up their own personal, you know, cycle of things that have been, you know, going on with them. But what they do want to do is make forward movement. I think that just you and the possibility of you, you know, being with them, having whatever type of relationship with them, like that gives them hope to continue moving forward. I also think they're thinking about how they can incorporate you into their day-to-day life. But if anything, I do feel like this person is just trying to move past struggles into more smoother waters, so that they can come towards you, you know, be authentic, be straight up, and essentially make things right. But yeah, I do think that this person, because I have two cards that indicate marriage here, I do think that this person, if not marriage, then right now they could definitely see themselves being in a serious, committed relationship with you. Yeah. Y'all, I'm done. And then I have the Hierophant here as well. The Hierophant also represents a major relationship like marriage. So, I mean, shit, I have literally like 3 marriage cards 3 marriage cards here. Like, I'm gonna show them to y'all. I have the 4 of Wands, and then I have the Hierophant, and I have the Justice card. So I'm just saying, like, if you continue on with this person, if they get over their fears and anxieties as relates to you, and continue to move forward, and to continue to work through those personal challenges that they're having in their own life, then it's a high possibility that they could actually want to work on marriage with you. So that's what's up. That's what's up. That's how that person think about you right now. Shit, I don't even know when I started, y'all. I don't even know when I started. When the time start winding down, then you know I'm gonna do my quick little outro, but I don't even know when I started. So let's just get into so I asked how they think about you. It kind of went into how they feel about you. Let's just get some cards talking about if you continue on with this person. Like, if you continue on. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Invite me to the wedding. I love wedding energy. Like, even though like some couples don't be lasting and shit, I love wedding energy because it's just like, yes, like, this is amazing. Like, I love it. It's just so loving. Like, I love that shit. And I know the food about to be popping. So please invite me. Please. So, let's just get into, I guess, the dynamics of the relationship between the both of y'all. Oh, this card should go there. 3 of Wands. Let me clarify with these. All right. The dynamics of your relationship. So, I can definitely say that the both of y'all have definitely, trauma bonding isn't necessarily a bad thing. It can be bad. It has the potential to be. When you start trauma bonding and trying to form, like, you know, new relationships based off of that, it can be. But I feel as though the good thing about the both of y'all is that you're both independent people, even through struggles. Like, even through hardships, it's like you handle your own shit. And so does this person too. So it's like y'all might know about the struggles that both of y'all are dealing with, but for the fact of the matter is, it's like y'all both handle y'all own struggles independently. It's not like one person is depending on the other person to save them. It's really not a codependent vibe at all. It's very much so like, all right, we got shit going on, but I handle my shit, you handle your shit. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's like there's a mutual respect there as well, even though you guys may have trauma bonded. You know what I'm trying to say? So this is somebody that you could have definitely, of course, talk to about your hardships, talk to about struggles, especially with money, especially with being independent and having to support yourself is kind of the vibe that I'm getting. It's like you're doing things on your own. You don't really have nobody sitting back here helping you. You know what I'm trying to say? And I feel like this person respects you because of that, and because you've been independent and they are too. It's like you both have some type of knowledge and wisdom that you utilize towards life because you've been to the lowest of lows and you've experienced the lowest depths of life and living. You know what I'm trying to say? Especially now during the pandemic. So if you're having financial issues, it's like this person might be dealing with financial issues as well, but y'all both are handling y'all shit. You know what I'm trying to say? It's not like one person is depending on the other person to pay their bills or any type of stuff like that. You know? Let me see. This card wanted to jump out. Yeah, so it's like you guys are both, you know, moving past difficulties. You're clearly, you know, you clearly are talking to this person about it. Y'all are clearly, you know, going through probably the same stuff. But at the same time, it's like you're carrying your own load. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like you're kind of bossing up and being like, all right, well, it's up to me to light my path. Like, it's up to me to move to calmer waters. It's up to me to get past the difficulties. And that's like something that you guys both connect on, which is pretty cool. What else do I see here? Okay, so here we have another family card, another marriage, another family card. Both of y'all right now are presently, and it's crazy because you literally jump from You literally jump from the 5 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. So I'm pretty sure that there's some type of work that you all are going to be doing, that you both are going to be doing together. So like I said, y'all both could be creative, or you could be creative and this person could just have bread and support your goals and whatever it is that you want to do. But I do see that you all just being in each other's life, like, is going to help increase your income. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's really, and if y'all decide to do this together, and it seems like, it's crazy because it's like, I don't know, I'm so excited. Like, I'm so excited, but you just have to let life happen, because it really seems as though like the both of you can really create like something substantial, can really create generational wealth, like, and actually create a legacy for your family together. It's just the simple fact that here we have the 3 of Wands. So it's just, there's the waiting game. You know, it's like, I don't know, it's like, you know, when you meet somebody and it's like, you my boo for real, but you still gotta let life play out. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like, it seems as though you both have recognized each other for who you are, and it's just kind of like, okay, now we just have to let life play out. But as far as in between the both of you all, I'm seeing a lot of good luck, especially here with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune talks a lot about cycles, you know, and there's a lot of cycles in life. Or if you grew up in a Christian-based household like myself, then you hear about what they call seasons. Like, everybody has their own season. And I feel like you and this person, it's like y'all are in season. Like, this is the season for growth. This is the season for prosperity, for blessings, and whatnot, because you're moving past the time of difficulty with the 6 of Swords. It's like you packed your shit up, you packed it up, and you're like, you know what? I'm moving forward. I'm not dealing with loneliness. I'm not dealing with abandonment issues. I'm not dealing with trust issues. I'm not dealing with issues with finances. Even if it's something that is currently going on with you right now, like I said earlier, proclaim that shit. Change how you feel on the inside about yourself, and change your perceptions, perspectives on yourself, and keep doing that, and that shit will play out on your external world. You feel me? So it seems as though, like, where you might have had a lot of issues with finances, you and this person, it's like y'all coming together is really going to change the trajectory and the course of your life. You know, it's just the fact of, you got to play the waiting game. Like, you still have to live life. You still have to experience the day to day. Like, especially if you're getting to know this person, it's like, you know, that shit is bumpy. It's bumpy when you get to know people. I'm getting to know somebody right now, and it's like, it be bumpy, lumps and bumps, you know, at certain, you know, points in time. But at the end of the day, I feel like when you recognize, like, this is my soulmate, like, you are somebody that I feel like I need to be with right now, like, clearly there's a reason why you're in my life, then it's like, it makes it kind of worth it. And especially if you're like, you understand that you're taking a risk, and you also understand that you'll be okay, that spirit got you no matter what happens. Even if it turns out to go left, it's like, you're still protected. God still has you. You feel what I'm trying to say? So don't be scared. So here we have the Emperor right here. Now, the person that you're dealing with could definitely be, like I said, this person could be divine masculine, like your twin flame, or this person could also just be a higher level soulmate. So the Emperor wanted to come out to play today. So whomever you're with could definitely be a fire sign, and specifically Aries, or they could just be someone who's very who's very, I don't want to say authoritative in the wrong way, but just someone who's very like, they know what they want and they're mature. For some reason, Classic Man by Jadena just popped up in my head. So this could be someone who is just very mature. This could be an older man. Or if this is a masculine energies, don't necessarily have to only be like men. You know, women have masculine energies as well, and men have feminine energies as well. But I just see this person as being very self-assured. They know what they want. The Emperor doesn't really play games. You know what I'm trying to say? He's not a play gamey type of person. So I feel like this could be an Aries, honestly, but let me get some clarification. Yeah, so whomever this is, or even just the dynamic of y'all, if this was y'all's relationship, it seems like the both of y'all are very self-assured in what it is that you want. But like I said here, here we have the Seven of Pentacles. It's just all about like a waiting game. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you're waiting to see how things progress. I see that the both of you all participate. You put time into the relationship between the both of y'all. Whatever it is, even if it's just from the beginning stages as being a friendship or an acquaintance, it's like you guys are both participating, and now you're just waiting for results, which is apparent with the Three of Wands and then also with the Seven of Pentacles. But as you can see here, it's like you planted the seeds. Now you're just waiting for your harvest. So that's what's coming up. So yeah, that's the dynamic between the both of y'all. I guess how you guys both relate to each other. Now, let's see if it's worth like continuing on into, we're already in October, so if it's worth continuing on and continue to get to know them. I'm also going to get the Romance Angels because I really want to use that deck. I really want to use it, so I'm going to get a couple cards just to see. You know what, let me go ahead and get these cards now before time runs out, just to see what these cards have to say about this person. I literally put this deck underneath some selenite for like the past 2 days to clear out the energy. So yeah, I'm excited about it and what messages I'm going to get. So I kind of feel like this is kind of like the beginning stages. I don't know if this is someone that you've been with for a long time. I'm just kind of getting beginning stages where it's like you're trying to get to know this person. You're trying to figure out, okay, what's the connection here? Why is this person here in my life? Like, you're trying to, you know, just understand the chemistry, if you guys have chemistry. But at the same time, I feel as though Spirit is just telling you to, like it says, keep an open mind. So if you're still trying to figure this person out, just be open, be flexible. For me, whenever I get to know people, I just let it's not even me, let them be who they are, but I don't stop people from being who they are, because that's the best way that you can get to know somebody. And then once you see the full picture, you could be like making your own decisions. Like, do I want to continue this person or do I want to dip? You know what I'm trying to say? So if anything, just let people be who they are. And then here it also says heart-to-heart conversations. So just be honest with this person is kind of what Spirit is saying. Be honest. It seems like you're still in the beginning stages, I'm kind of feeling, or it could even just be general interest. So keep it real with this person. It says honestly discuss your feelings with each other. But I'm just kind of getting the vibe that, you guys are just getting to know each other, trying to figure out if it's chemistry here, if it's chemistry not. That chemistry is not here. So Spirit is just saying, like, it's just kind of giving me the vibe that it's the beginning, you know? It's kind of giving me the vibe. Like, and I kind of get the vibe too from your person, because they're still kind of insecure or hesitant if they have what you need. You know what I'm trying to say? If they can give you what you need to continue to keep your interest there. You know what I'm trying to say? That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. So let's go here and let's see if it's worth it. I hope I have enough time, y'all. I think I have like 15 minutes left or something. I really want to see if it is worth it continuing on with this person. And I'm going to get some angel answers too, just to see what the angel answers have to say. This one wanted to... Y'all, I'm so done. I'm so done with the cards. Just playing. I'm just getting started. But, alright, so... Let me go ahead and get one more. I like to get 3. But it seemed like these 2 wanted to come out too. This one wanted... Y'all, I'm so done. I'm so done. I'm so done. Alright, so is it worth it? Yes, it is worth it continuing on with this person. Now you can set your own time limit. Because me, I assess every month. You feel what I'm trying to say? Like, I assess on the 15th of every month. You know, it's something about the 15th of the month. It's like, it's halfway through the month. You know what I'm trying to say? I assess it. Like, that's when I assess this person, the relationship. That's what I do. I assess it on the 15th of the month. That's just me. So give yourself your own timeline. You know what I'm trying to say? But as far as you continuing on, is it worth it to continue in this relationship with this person, continue to get to know this person? Yes, I think it is. And I also think it's up to you. It's up to you, and it's up to what you want. Because I feel as though you're showing up here as this magician energy, which was what I said in the general reading anyway, is that you were showing up as a high priestess, as a magician, whatever it is that you want to manifest. It's like your powers are at its peak right now. So it's really up to you to go ahead and manifest what it is that you want in your life. But if it was the magician in reverse, I would probably be like, this might be a shady or deceptive person, especially when it comes to love. But it's upright. So it's really showing that, like, the power is really up to you, and it's up to what you want. But then we also have 2 love cards here as well. We have the 6 of Cups, and we also have the 2 of Cups. So like I said, it's really affirming my message that this is somebody that sees you as their equal. This is somebody that can see themselves being in a mutually beneficial relationship with you. And then also with this 6 of Cups as well, this is also speaking to me about past life, and it's also relating to that 4 of Wands card that I showed you, which also talks about like soulmates, past life, relationships and stuff like that. So this could definitely be a soulmate from your past lives that you've lived. I also feel like this person, like, they might be a little childish too. Like, I don't know, somebody's definitely childish in this relationship. Somebody's definitely somebody's fun, you know what I'm trying to say? Somebody definitely has some youthful energy, like, as it pertains to the relationship between the both of y'all. But for the most part, with this 2 of Cups, with this 6 of Cups, like, I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, this person is worth getting to know. But here again, we have the Hanged Woman. So the Hanged Woman, which was typically the Hanged Man, speaks a lot about pause, contemplation, and putting yourself in like a self-imposed pause. So it's like, that you're taking your time and you're doing it for a reason. You're doing it for greater insight. You know what I'm trying to say? So I feel as though this is kind of telling me and confirming that, like, this relationship is moving forward, but it's going to move forward more realistically and more practically. Also, because this person has some issues with insecurities as well as it pertains to you, I feel like naturally it's going to move slower anyway. But this is just showing me that, like, the relationship is going to progress, but it might progress slowly, even to the point of where you feel like nothing's really going on between the both of you. There's no progression being made, but there's a lot of progression being made because someone's contemplating, like, someone's thinking. You know what I'm trying to say? Let me see what they're thinking about specifically. But this also has to do with sacrifices as well and letting shit go, which is the whole purpose of October. So if this person, if you do want to move forward with them, like I said, it's really up to you because you're stepping in as the magician. So it's up to you. Like, it's your own free will. It's your choice. If you want to manifest a major love relationship, then you can. If you want to manifest something else, then you can. You manifest whatever it is that you want. You feel what I'm trying to say? So I feel like somebody could also be sacrificing, like letting something go for this connection. So I don't know. Let me see what they think about. Let me see what they're thinking about, or what this moment of pause is about. But for the most part, yeah, I do think it's worth it. But I'm going to see what the angel answers have to say as well. But just from looking at the tarot, I'm like, it's worth it. So here we have the Empress. The Emperor came up before. The Empress came up again. The Empress came up. So that's definitely showing me a divine couple, a union, people that are on the same energetic, vibrational level, which is good. Like, it's amazing to meet someone that's on your level, especially when you took the time out to heal, to move forward, to progress. Like, when you meet someone that's on your level, like, that's the shit. Because it's like, you're not dealing with dumb stuff. You're not dealing with BS at that point in time. It's just really, figuring out the lumps and bumps, creating trust, getting to know this person, and then going from there. You know what I'm trying to say? But when you meet someone that's energetically and mentally and emotionally, spiritually at the same place that you're at, it's like, that's a really good feeling. But yeah, so this person could definitely be thinking about what they have to sacrifice in order to move towards you, especially if you're showing up here as the Empress, a self-assured woman, a woman who has done their healing, super highly feminine, you know, and then the Empress also is focused on growth, you know. The Empress is typically depicted by a pregnant woman, but that doesn't necessarily have to just mean like you're pregnant. Like you don't have to be physically pregnant, but you could definitely be pregnant with creative ideas, with new opportunities, new ventures. And that's probably why this person want to give you some money. That's probably why this person wants to invest in what you have going on, because they see that it's something special and it's clearly something that you've worked on. So the Empress to me is just affirming that you are an independent person and you've worked hard to get to where you are. So I mean, they definitely might have to sacrifice a lot right now to be able to come towards you, or even sacrificing their own fears, because some people live comfortably in their fears. You know what I'm trying to say? Some people live comfortably in their fears of success, in their fears of failure. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still fears. So this person definitely is probably going to have to give up their insecurities to be able to move towards you, especially if that's what they want. Yeah. And here we have the 8 of Cups. So I was definitely on board. This person wants to move past their fears and insecurities. They're putting it down to step further into their soul growth and step further into their soul's purpose. So you could have definitely been the catalyst to change this person's life, especially if you popping up as the Empress. Now, this person did pop up as the Emperor as well. So essentially they could just be recognizing you for who you are. You know, like we all do healing work. You know what I'm trying to say? But then once you do your healing work and you're placed in another situation to where it's like, okay, the universe tested me. Now I have to show my proficiency with this test. You know what I'm trying to say? The universe taught me. God taught me. Now I got to show God through this next challenge that I've mastered this test. Like I've mastered the lesson. Is basically what I'm trying to say. So it's like, that's essentially what's going on. That's essentially what's going on. I feel as though this person has to literally put down their fear, has to sacrifice their fears and maybe the place in which they've lived comfortably to be able to step towards you. Because after we have the 8 of Cups, we have the 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, which is accomplishment, which is success. And that's what this person wants to move towards. You know, they're moving towards their soul's purpose. And I'm just saying, like I said, you could have definitely been the catalyst to that person's change and transition and whatnot, because you transition. You're in High Priestess Magician energy right now, Empress energy right now. Like you're literally attracting people to you. Like it's like a moth to a flame, and you're the flame right now. So it's like it's gonna be impossible for anybody who actually recognizes and acknowledges your divinity. It's gonna be impossible for them to just sit there and just be like, oh, okay, you know, she just a bad bitch. Like, well, let me not say bad bitch, but you know, I'm trying to say, oh, she just a bad bee. Like, she just popping. Like, okay, I'm just gonna let that pass. Like, you can't just let no bad bee pass. Like, it's like you gotta do something about it. You got the opportunity. You either going to get your shit together, or we just gonna have to settle for the next best soulmate. You feel me? So I definitely feel like you were the catalyst to this person's change. Like they've done some healing over time. They've let some shit go, especially with this 8 of Cups. And then with the 6 of Swords, they've let some shit go. You've let some shit go. You're literally trying to move into being more peaceful, being more copacetic. And it's like, now this person's being tested, because it's like, okay, I did all this healing. Now I've met somebody that's on my level. So it's like, how am I going to navigate this situation? You know? What am I going to do? That's kind of the question that they're having. But honestly, I definitely do feel like it's worth, you know, moving forward and getting to know this person. I feel like my time is running down, but I definitely want to go ahead and get some angel answers and see what they say. See what they say. I'm going to need somebody to come out with the melanated version to this deck. I'm going to need somebody to come out with the melanated version to this deck, because we need it. Representation matters. Representation matters. Like, representation really matters. Representation really matters. So, I think that you should continue on with this person only because I'm getting this perfect timing card. Perfect timing. So, like I said, if you have met somebody and you're interested, continue moving forward. It might have just been a perfect time for you to meet this person and to develop a love relationship. Who knows? It's up to you. But I will see you all next week. And